When you look in the mirror, I mean, really look, who do you see? Do you see the person standing there? Or do you see a collection of every mistake you've ever made? Do you see the slow student your third grade teacher labeled? Do you see the failure your best friend walked away from? Do you see the person who is struggling to keep their head above water at work? Most of us spend our entire lives trying to accept ourselves based on a version of us that isn't even real. We try to build a life on the shaky ground of what other people think of us. And because the estimation is low, we live low. Today, we want to talk about how to stop that cycle. We want to talk about how you can finally accept yourself, not as the world sees you, but as you truly are. Welcome to Engaging Conversations with Emmajek. Let's get honest. Why is it so hard to feel good about ourselves? It's because we are constantly being evaluated. From the time you were a kid, you were graded. Your teacher gave you a C, and suddenly you felt like a C person. You got older, and maybe a friend said something in the heat of an argument that cut you to the bone. Maybe your kids are struggling, and you've decided that their struggle is a reflection of your failure as a parent. Or maybe it's your boss looking at a spreadsheet telling you that you aren't meeting expectations. But here's the truth you need to hear today. You are not what they say about you. You aren't even what you say about you when you are having a bad day. You have to stop feeling bad about other people's estimation of our value. It's like letting someone who has never seen a diamond tell you it's just a piece of glass. They don't have the authority to set your price. They didn't make you, they don't know the deposit that was placed inside you before you were even born. You are special, and I don't say that to be cliche. I say that because you are a one-of-one original. There's a specific U-shaped hole in the universe that only you can feel. You are worth feeling good about, not because of what you've achieved lately, but because of whose you are. I need you to hear this deep in your soul, because this is the part where people usually push back. They say, but you don't know what I've done, you don't know the mistakes I've made. And that is where the transformation has to happen in your mind. You are not your behavior. Hear that again. You are not your struggles. You are not your worst mistake. You are certainly not your past. And you are definitely not what has been done to you. Those things are experiences. They are events. They are where you've been, but they are not who you are. Yes, you did it. Yes, it happened. Yes, it hurt. But that is not your name. Your name is redeemed. Your name is called. Your name is loved. Your name is new. Stop introducing yourself by who you were. Stop answering to labels that God has already erased. If God changed Jacob's name, He can change yours. If God rewrote Ruth's story, He can rewrite yours. We have this habit of merging our identity with our experiences. We say, I failed, therefore I am a failure. I was abused, therefore I am damaged goods. I'm struggling with an addiction, therefore I'm an addict. If you take a $100 bill and you crumble it up, is it worth less? If you drop it in the mud or if someone steps on it, does the bank tell you it's now only worth $5? Of course not. The value is inherent in the bill. The debt on the outside doesn't change the value on the inside. There's a massive, life-changing difference between where you've been and who you are. Where you've been is a location, who you are is a nature. What you've done is an event, who you are is a person. You might feel crumbled, you might feel like life has stepped on you, you might have some dirt on you from your past, but your value hasn't dropped a single cent. So, if the teacher, the friend, the boss, and the mirror are all wrong, who is right? God's word on your potential is the only evaluation that counts. Think about that. Your creator, the one who designed the complexity of your DNA, has a specific opinion of you. And it doesn't look at you through the lens of your failures. It looks at you through the lens of your potential. To release your full potential, you have to understand and accept the value God places on you. You can't release your full potential if you are at war with yourself. You cannot manifest greatness while you are convinced you are garbage. Sometimes we have more faith in our weaknesses than God has in our strength. We say, I can't do that, I'm too weak. And God is looking at us saying, I put the strength in you before you were even born. Accepting yourself as you are isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned. It's saying, I am as valuable and capable as God says I am. Period. God has a level of confidence in your abilities that would probably terrify you if you saw it all at once. He knows what you are capable of because He put the deposit there. Your job is to accept the value that is already there and then live accordingly. So how do we actually do this? How do we walk out of here differently? Every time that estimation voice creeps into your head, whether it's the voice of your ex-partner, a harsh parent, or your own inner critic, I want you to interrupt it. Say out loud, that might be what I experienced, but it's not who I am. You have to answer it with the truth. Stop asking your past for permission to have a future. Your past is a school, not a prison. Stop letting people who didn't create you tell you what you are worth. You are high value, you are a masterpiece in progress. You are valuable, you are capable, and you are deeply, deeply loved. When you finally understand and accept the value God places on you, the world changes. You don't lead from a place of needing approval. You lead from a place of having a gift to give. Break agreement with every lie that says you are your worst moment. Forgive yourself for not being what they said you should be. And then I want you to thank God for making you exactly who He says you are. Accept yourself not because you are finished, but because you are chosen. Thanks for being here today. This was a personal one for me, and I hope it hits home for you too. Subscribe and hit the like button if you found this helpful.